Welcome to this tour of Overlord. Before I get started, I just want to give a description of kind of the problem I was trying to solve. So I write code with coding agents, and I'll write a prompt, spend some time thinking about it, submit, wait 10, 15, 20 minutes for the agent to, complete working on that prompt. And in the meantime, of course, I'll write more prompts and submit them. And by the time I get back to the first one, I have absolutely no clue what I asked the agent to do or what I should be reviewing. So the goal of Overlord was to solve this problem by giving me a way to plan, draft, execute, and review tasks in a way that kind of maintained the necessary information. So as you can see, we have kind of a Kanban board style layout here. And I've created a bunch of tasks that I've organized. In this case, there's a piece of work that I want the agent to do. So I click on it, open it up. Here's the description that I've left. And I can select which agent I want to use. And then I can simply click Run. And so as you can see, it opened another pane in the terminal, and it's starting to run it. Now, each project, in this case, this is the Overlord project, each project in Overlord has a repo directory. So it's pointed directly at the repo for this project. And so I don't need to set the terminal to the right repository in order to get it to work. I just click and it automatically goes to the right repository and then begins work. And so as you can see, it's done what I call attaching. It's attached to the ticket. And so now this is in execution. And as it runs, it will pass back information into this activity log here. Here, so we can see this here, that it's passing back information. And then when it eventually completes the task, it will, what I call, deliver it. And delivering it puts it into the review category, or review column. And if I click this here, we can see what that looks like. So here's a completed one. It says when it was completed. And I can close that. And so now, if I wanted to, I could write a follow-up task. I could even change the agent and use a different agent for that follow-up task. This is useful if you have one step that might be planning and then another step that might be executing, particularly if that happens non-sequentially, right? So if you want to do some planning, then go do other things, work on other things, review that plan, you can come back later and all the context is still there. And so every time you submit a new objective, it includes all the activity, the list of file changes, and some other information that is useful for continuing the task. All of these, if we open them, it'll show a description of why. Here, we'll make this a little bigger. It'll show a description of why it made the change in that file. If you click on it, you can open the file in your chosen IDE. And so that's the basics of sort of just running and managing tasks in Overlord. And so we'll let this complete and then come back for the next video.